Hello, Athena 6. Have I read for you before? Can you hear me? Okay. Hello. All right, so you can't hear me. Okay, so let's see. Good there. Hello, if you're in the room and you'd like a reading, go ahead and hit that like button and do subscribe. Hey, Eskimo. I guess Athena's gone hard of hearing, so. How you doing? Now, you doing better? Okay. I hate that this iPad is so slow with the. Let me see the chats. Good Lord. Okay. So, two numbers were left after the last chat, and they're pretty much the same numbers. So, I gotta ask. Athena 6, where do you live? Wait, you just now answered. Okay. There must be a crazy lag. That's funny. Today is a day for flash bits of chaos. Flash grenade chaos. Feels like it's in the air. All right, so the numbers that were left on the chat was for Jenna and Mallory. If that's how you pronounce it. Mallory? Okay, 47. 47, 36, 67, 43. All right. Yep, okay. I got the numbers. All right. Name. Okay. It's been a crazy day today. So, we'll see how well I work with distractions. All right. Although I do feel like it was a lot better to stand up. Note for those looking to read or doing cards. Try it standing up. Could be interesting. All right. So since I'm sure they're not here. Yes, it has. I'm gonna guess you're like a couple of sentences back. It's been a day of chaos for you too? Oh no. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. It's just my ass. But it's a part of the wild and crazy ride, I think. Oh, it's been a crazy day for you too? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Sorry. It is in the air. So I will just... I don't know if I'm mentally warmed up for remote viewing by hand. But I'll let the cards warm me up. So the first one, unless you want to read on something, Eskimo, I'll go ahead and start Jenna and Mallory's, if not. But if your day was crazy and you need something, I don't see Athena here anymore, so that's... Oh, apocalyptic skies. I did get a picture of the red sun the other day. Oh, boy. Yeah. Did you see, there's a channel you can keep an eye on if you're like, okay, I really like this guy's channel. I've been watching it for a long time. His name is Dutch Sense. I think you spell it DUTCHSINSE. I think that's how you spell it. But he tracks earthquakes with accuracy. Like, he can warn people when earthquakes are coming. And one of his most recent videos where he's showing what he thinks is this dew weapon shooting this ray, this frequency beam from what looks like the sky, and where the beam touches, a fire starts in Cali. Have a look at the video. Yes. Now, it's crazy because on some of the FAA weather cams, if you look at them during the daytime, and you go like through northern Canada, but on the East Coast, and you go through enough of those morning cameras, some will show the sun with a beam coming out of it. And it doesn't make sense, at least not to my photography brain. Like, you could see like a beam just going across with the sun. And I won't talk about the crazy looking triangle that just is there with the sun. Weird. So, yeah. And I believe the laser, we are kind of at WAR. And crazy. I haven't heard anybody talk about what was supposed to be CHINA putting their own satellite sun up in the sky. And it's supposed to have like some type of geosequence. Ooh. Oh. I have ketchup on my hand. Yeah, so they got this satellite in the sky, and it's supposed to act like a sun. So, somebody's doing something. So, anyways, Athena 6, if you're still there, I'll go ahead and read you. And do you want to stay with those numbers or do you want to use different numbers? I just saw the titling as I was zipping through. The moon is rusting. And I'm sure they're just talking about the iron content versus a wet outer space. Or, leak. Athena 6, are you still there? I don't think so. So, let's go into the Jenna. Athena, you still there? No. Oxygen in space. Is it really perplexing? I mean, I guess I'm a little bit weird. But we could put robots on other planets. So to me, when I see that, I'm like, there's got to be some similarity in the weather conditions for the robot to be going around. I mean, okay, yeah, you make stuff that can survive weather, but for how long? I don't know, just... And the dirt manages to stay down, so when the little bots are running around on Mars, they make tracks so that there's dirt that's movable and it stays down. Does that not suggest gravity? And then, like, we got our gravity, we got air, we got some type of pressure that the dust is minimal. Ah, I think even though I look at pictures of Mars and I go, man, that sure does look like the desert. I'm just saying, it really looks like the desert. So it doesn't, I don't know. I have trouble with the space, no oxygen, vacuum theory. I have a lot of trouble with that. It just doesn't make sense. Nor does we're all moving through space, going somewhere. Where are we going? Where are we going? And aren't we all going there then? Like, I don't know, just crazy. Okay. Moving beyond that. Did you see the story they're talking about Joe Budden and the Spotify deal, and they're going after him? Or they're trying to make it sound like Spotify's going after him? It does look like the desert through red glasses. Mm-hmm. I find the whole thing a little bit mysterious. I don't believe we started here on this planet. Oh, the Joe Budden thing. So I guess he having some business issues going between Spotify and Complex or something. So I guess their initial story is about him admitting that he did something, that he touches his dogs. So there's that. Yeah. So they're saying that because of the deal with Spotify, that Spotify's in the background putting out salacious data about him. Well, I guess he's simultaneously having baby mother issues. Weird. Anywho, all right. I will start Jenna's reading. I don't have any paper extra. Oh, wait, that's who would pull? I guess somebody who was mad with Joe. Very interesting, though. I guess it was something he had said in a previous interview somewhere, that if you really loved your dog, you'd do anything for your dog, and he would do anything for his dog. It's just weird. So there's that. And yes, sometimes that happens where they try to devalue you when you're not working with the deal properly. My air conditioning is going to town. It's getting cold. Okay, so let's start off with Jenna's data. This one is for Jenna. And Jenna's numbers were... I get the feeling these will be the same readings, but we'll see. Three 30635. 6743. So 636. By the way, did you get a chance to work on your cards? Do you need any filler data? And clarify 3. All right, this one is for Jenna again. 6743. So the numbers that match 3, 6, and 3 again. In the middle, test. Tried reading a different way this evening. So right now you're needing to protect yourself from some negative energies. Also the way you are dealing with your body. So you may be experiencing something to do with the health. Let's clarify that. Okay, clarify health. Your strength, going through weakness. Okay, strength and the Eight of Wands comes out after this. Oh, and this goes back to your test. So if you are experiencing weakness, do take care of that. Take care of yourself. Hmm. Strength. And watch your energy with regards to being angry. Oh, watch the negative people. You may be surrounded by people who are being annoying. Negative energies, be very careful. So 6 comes after that. And a test that's not being dealt with right now. Something that you need to learn and accept. This looks like a bit of karma being dealt with also. So we have another test after this. And this test is about balance. Getting things flowing again. Recognizing the goddess within yourself. Getting inspiration. This is a good time for that. Clarify 4. Dealing with an internal battle. You have the Hangman in reverse. So you are again in your head. So there's a situation where you want to know what's going on. Guessing. And you don't really have a plan. You may have to do something different. You may have to take a moment, step outside of the box. Clarify outside the box. Let's try another deck. Clarify stepping outside the box. Looks like you might have to interact with some people you don't. Okay, now it makes sense. So you may have to interact with some people you don't want to interact with. Some people who work your nerves. It's probably a situation where you can do it all by yourself, but it might be easier in the interaction with others. I see quite a few. 7, 8. It's a few people. You have no idea how this is going to work, though. What's the outcome? Okay. Don't be blocked in your conversations, okay? Your swords here. So, while you are feeling a little bit blocked with regards to some conversations here, you'll be okay, okay? Just be blunt, be honest. Try not to be blunt. And you have your cups. Ace of Cups. In your Ace of Cups, you have understanding here, right? You've got your feelings, you've got your intuition, you've got your emotions. But what you don't want to have is the negative energy. So be cautious of the battles and contain yourself, is what I'm hearing. Yes. Well, you know there's a foundation being built. Just really seems like things aren't moving in the direction you want, but this is a good time to practice being calm. Okay? So going through this situation, you are going to get a test that you normally don't do so well in. This is an opportunity for you to get a hold of partnerships. I do see a great leadership quality here too. So stability is up to you. It's what I see in this group situation. Okay? It's a good time for growth. Hope that was helpful. Feel like 4736 will be shorter. Okay. Next one is Larry. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Gotta take your time with the shuffling, and don't be hard on yourself. It's an interesting deck to shuffle. If you if you made too many certain decks, I can't shuffle at all. Like the Urban Tarot, like you can't even get your hands over it. Like barely. But the others. So don't be hard on yourself. Take your time. I watched a couple of tutorials too, because I saw people doing the split and then making them fold up real high, and I tried. Everybody shuffles different. All right. 4736. Oh, just a lot of stuff going on here. Connects nowhere. All right. Well, with those matching numbers, I see someone who's just being curious. Curious conversations. Personal satisfaction, failed tests, failed quizzes. Guided assistance. Clarify the intention. Okay, in the process of clarifying such intentions. Someone wanting to right the ship. Ready for a new cycle. Someone who No, I take that back. Wait a minute. Seeker, critical. Somebody could be. See, these cards don't go. It's a scattered thought. You need to be focused on your health, Malari. Keep asking for assistance, but not taking the advice. Wow. Even when wish fulfillment shows up and you hear something that's close to what you want to hear, you still battle it. You argue against. You have an argument for everything. This is a communication issue. So, on the lighter side, you want to make an offer towards a relationship situation. I see that here. And you're trying to work towards something. But there's a group situation. There's a third party situation. Something else interferes with this. And it's something that you're letting interfere, something that you bring in. And my card falls. Okay. This is an old offer you're trying to make, coming back in. And it looks like something that you let slip away. This looks like something that you had and then you lost. Oh, Capricorn. 6. 6, 9. So it does come back by 6. I'm not sure why 9/11 comes into this. In a triple. 7, 1, 0, 10, 9, 8. Okay. So, looks like somebody's got some type of codependency thingamabob going on here. But it looks like you had a relationship, lost a relationship, thinking about trying to figure out how to get it back. And you want some clarity on this situation. But it's really time to move on, quite actually. Because this isn't a situation where anybody's practicing strength. It's just a desire to start over, get something out of it. But it's like you're in your head. So I feel like feels like a situation where either no has been said and it's being ignored, or tomorrow is 9/11. That's funny because the cards were never mind. So it feels like a situation where either no is given and not heard and understood and accepted, or nobody's talking at all. There's no conversation to be had. Yeah. Nobody's taking any offers, and this was in reverse. So everybody's just not doing anything. And so there's no test to be had. So I don't even know why it would come out as being test not passed or not taken. Maybe it's just that you're not taking it. Guided assistance is wanted. So you want someone to tell you to go do the right thing, or I just heard keep your hands to yourself. Ooh, hidden. Out comes the swords. Yeah. You don't know what the response is going to be when you go and if you try to put yourself back in that situation. So you're fantasizing, waiting for someone else to make a move, working on money. I see that working on the home. Eight. Oof, double eights. Wait a minute. No, it doesn't. Two eights. You really feel like you've lost. Making lots of offers. Oh, it'd be a good time to just... Okay. Malaria, it's a good time to just work on yourself. If you're quiet and you get to work on yourself, you'll have your answers. But if nobody's going to make a move towards love, it's like wanting a job but never filling out an application form. Somebody's got to speak up and clear things up. Until then, everything sits still. Everything stays in a place of wonderment. Ooh, but somebody better move because offers are going in. I just heard stop being a big chicken. Get your answer so you can move on. Dun diddly dun dun. Okay. Okay, what'd you write? You bought a rider deck. Ah, okay. Okay, mine are a little... Okay, got the rider deck. Okay. Yeah, tarot is 78 cards. So, I'm not sure why, but I'm still trying to figure out why I have so many cards. But use what feels comfortable. So, there's I'm trying to think. I can't think of the name of the fucking site. Dang it. I have to go through some major search history. I cannot remember the name of the fucking site. There was a site that had card data on it. I'm gonna try to remember that. Okay. Alright. Wow. 41 minutes. I think this will be the shortest one. I won't keep you long, but I did want to put those readings in. Okay. You know what I like to do? Another a good practice. Don't read for yourself, and especially if you keep pulling, cause you'll get all kind of stuff. Watch some interviews. Like I like Joe Rogan stuff. It's because it's very calm conversations he's having, very calm conversations. But I like to like pull cards like, what is this topic? What are they going to say? Sometimes you can go into RV with it too and just write. Sometimes I like do precognition on whatever topics they're going to go into next, or precog some of the sentences or keywords. So I'll write some unusual keyword that I think is coming up next. But I try to like read conversations or news stories. Ooh, another one that's super fun. High-speed freeway chases. Hmm. If you've never seen it before, sometimes I like to like when I see one that's really on live. That's fun. What's happening next? But there's always something you can. If you've never seen it before, you can do some precog on it. That way you get a good understanding of the cards, and if you want to chuck the pack and do it again, hopefully you won't be half as neurotic as I can be with the cards. I'm already through my third deck. I just broke them all up and put them together. Pretty sure I'm through my third deck of cards. So when it doesn't work, I chuck them. Start all over. So don't be neurotic like me. But yeah, don't read for yourself. Just chill for the evening and do some precognition on somebody else. Or maybe you can catch somebody doing live chats like Periscope. Oh, yeah, that's how I keep throwing out decks. So, I'm gonna say yes, there are parallels. There are parallels that so far, I don't want to say too much in case other tarot readers come in and lose their fucking mind if I start saying ill shit. But I would say there are parallels that go elsewhere. Just tarot cards have parallels amongst them unto itself. The tarot decks have, and I only say that because there's so many different types of decks that don't all have the same amount of numbers. Like this one. It's a tarot deck. The cards are all bent, paper stock garbage. That's the whole deck. So I think that's like 30 something cards or something stupid. So I think in some elements, yeah, okay, there's some connections. But the true code is outside of tarot. So I'm kind of like making a hodgepodge and seeing what works and throwing out numbers. So I don't know if you got a deck with their interpretations there. And some of it works and some of it doesn't. So it's weird. I don't know. It's weird. But I still think that sounds egotistical. I'll keep that to myself. I'll keep it to myself. But yes, I do see some parallels. Right. I think what you'll find, though, once you start testing and you start working, like, I don't know. Okay, I'll say all the viewings I'm doing at this point with this right here. Everyone I've read so far, the RV data's there, and the cards really are just kind of backing up my first, like, the first bit of data, the first run. And I get that instantly. So when I was doing the sketch, the writing on the, so when I'm doing the drawing on the iPad, use no, I want, no, you got to go through the numbers. I need you, no, listen, I'm being an asshole right now. You got to go through the numbers just because you're going to find out. You're going to find out you already know. So the cards kind of end up just confirming. So like the other day when we were doing, like, when I was doing the other ones, I got like goodbye and bell. I think right now instead of matching, I think, okay, I'm afraid to say I'm overthinking it, but I do that a lot. So I feel like the cards and the numbers, like, back it up and stretch it out. They back up the initial data and then stretch it out by giving you more to work with. So, yeah, okay, the numbers. For me, it feels more like making a system that you understand. And that system is based off of, and my dog. That system is based off, I think you can use tarot numbers as a good skeleton, but stick to the power numbers. Breaking it down through breaking it down through the suite. I don't know. It doesn't really seem all that necessary because maybe because we're remote viewing. So we're going for like structured data. Like, I don't give a fuck that you had pink shoes on. I don't care that you were hurt, your feelings were hurt. Here's the location, here's what I see. Here's an airplane, there's this, here, you know what I'm saying? Like, our data comes in militarized. I can't think of any other way to put that. But now we're taking it and we're putting emotion to it. So I really feel like it's just coming up with your own system. And if you want to use the tarot for a skeleton, I think it's a great place to start. It's great data to start with and build from there. And as you do readings and you start flipping the cards, you'll be like, wait a minute, those elements they never appear in the reading. Let's check this card out and build another card. So some things come and go. That's just what I'm seeing. So as I'm doing the readings, though I have a lot of data, where's my cards? Though I have a lot of different stuff written in the cards, when I go back and look, there's so much of it that doesn't get used. So much. And a lot of it came from those tarot numbers. So much of it doesn't get used. So even I'm thinking, like, maybe it's time to slim down the deck. Because I don't know. There's so much data I've collected that I haven't made use of, really. So, go through the data. Go through it. And writing it all out, making the charts. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It started with playing cards, then, so the story goes, the religious ones wanted to put data there of some sort, so they made cards. But they also say that they believe that a lot of early depictions in tarot had to do with Egyptian works. Look like some of the stuff I have in that Book of the Dead back there too. So all I know is Italy started it. So card games. I don't know. Just an extension of clairvoyance, but nonetheless a crutch. Let's just call it what the fuck it is. So I'm going to figure out how to slim this down too. And it's very interesting. Another reason I say, like, skipping over the data is kind of, I mean, like, going through the data is one thing, figuring out a method that works for you. Right. It'll help you look at it and then slim it down. When you go back and look at all that stuff, you're like, oh, all of this, can we bring it down to a couple of words? Can I get it down to like, what's the feeling of this number? You're asking remote viewers to feel. And we sense. I don't really know if I want to go in feeling things. So that's been interesting. The feelings. And I know I'm going to get bored with this. I'm going to get bored with this really quickly. So after I slim this deck down, the next deck I want to work on in October will be the, I feel like I want to do something with locations. So maybe incorporating dowsing or something. But figuring out a way to get a crutch for that location data. That'll be next. Oh, I swear here's something. Okay. So yeah. And if it helps, I don't know if you're just writing on paper, but I bought poster boards and just went in. And then you look, putting it all on a poster board really gives you a chance to stand back and then look at how much fucking repetition there is. Like, I won't show my charts, but I'll just say if I have how big is this? It's like 2 feet wide. So once you get it all out on the chart, get it all written out so you can understand these different elements, there's just enough repetition to piss you off. So at least me, there's like, why all this, like all these extra elements? To me, like, tarot's really busy. I get it. It's just really busy. I want the data chop chop. So I feel like though it's super, it's really, really a good thing though to be able to connect the emotional data. Your ear is ringing? Your ear is ringing? Maybe time to do some reading. Sometimes that's a connection. Other times could be just tinnitus. Or headphones. Ooh, do you notice? Maybe not a lot of people experience it. When I'm viewing a lot, I get back to hearing the phone long before it rings. Like the phone lets off this high-pitched something, like, before it rings. It's this weird high-pitched thing I can hear. Could be the electronics. You are sensitive, so you will get more sensitive. Like, I actually don't. I use my iPad to do the live stuff, because doing it on my laptop is too much. Way too much. So, okay. So anyways, it usually is a connection or a download. Oh. Well, don't waste this time. Take a break. Spread the energy around. Go do some reading then. You asking for some data. Go get it. All right, we'll stop this. And let's see how we're feeling around 11. Maybe I come back. You don't have headphones on. It's a connection or down. If you're getting a connection, go do some reading and some writing. Go. And I'll take a break. It's just us here anyway. So I'll take a break. This thing is so slow. Okay. Good luck with the downloads. I think I'm going to try to find that other site. I don't fucking know. We'll take a break. Yes, see you later. Maybe good luck with the data.